Hello everyone! We are back with another tutorial video, and today we'll be discussing GCMS notes. The first part of this video is I'll be sharing with you everything you need to know about GCMS notes, and the second half is the step-by-step procedure on how to submit your request online. If you are new here, welcome. I am Luz. I make tutorial videos like this, motivational videos, and I also share a glimpse of our lives here in Canada. So if you like this content, feel free to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be updated whenever I upload a new video. So what is GCMS notes? It stands for Global Case Management System. It's an electronic system used by Ircc to manage immigration and citizenship applications. So why are you going to apply for GCMS notes? What is it for? There are a few reasons, and number one is understanding the status of your application. If your application is taking longer than the processing time, GCMS notes will give you an idea on what's happening. I've personally requested GCMS notes 3 times. 2 for my study permit, and then the last one was for my PR application. I don't recommend submitting for GCMS notes if your application is still within the normal processing times, because you will just get the result. It is within the processing time. So you will just waste the processing fee and also your time and your effort. The second is to understand the reason behind the decision of your application. If your application is refused, then GCMS notes will help you understand why. Luckily, all of our applications were approved, but if you face a refusal, these notes can clarify the reason. Lastly is to prepare for your application. If you plan to reapply, GCMS notes can help you address the reasons for the previous refusals, which will make your application stronger. So who can request for GCMS notes? You can request if number 1, you're a Canadian citizen, number 2, you're a permanent resident, or number 3, you're a temporary visa holder but you're presently here in Canada. So Luz, question, what if I'm not a PR, I'm not a Canadian citizen, and I'm not presently in Canada, but I want to submit for my GCMS notes? Can I do that? Yes, you can, definitely. All you need to do is to approach someone who's presently here, a friend, a relative, family members, or a legitimate immigration consultant who can apply on your behalf. So how much does it cost? The fee for the GCMS notes is $5 Canadian, payable online with a debit card or a credit card. For the processing time, it usually takes 30 days to receive your GCMS notes. However, it can take much longer depending on the complexity of your application. I forgot to add in the video that these are the information that you need. Number 1 is your UCI, or your Unique Client Identifier. Whenever you apply for a visa or a permit, you always get the UCI. So prepare that. And then second is your application number. Third is your full name and date of birth. So if someone is applying on your behalf, you have to give them that information. So that's everything about GCMS notes. Now let's go online and I'll show you how to submit a request. So I am using Google and I am on this page, Access to Information and Privacy ATIP Online Request. You can visit this web page by typing in this address. However, as you might have noticed, it's kind of long. So the easiest way is to just type how to apply for GCMS notes in your search bar, and then this will appear. How to make a request under the Access to Information Act. Once you click that, there is this Apply Online. Just click this box and then you'll be routed to this web page. Okay, so there are 2 links here. You need to click the first one, Submit a Request for Information with Ircc. And they do have this privacy notice. You must read and agree with the below privacy notice. have a read on it. On the bottom, tick this box. I have read, understand, and agree. Click continue. And then there's another one, and this is the privacy request. Click I acknowledge, and then continue again. So now you will be here in the online portal. So they have this question: if you are seeking information about the status of your immigration or citizenship application and the reasons for refusal for your immigration or citizenship application, usually these first two are the common reasons why people request for GCMS notes. So click this application or personal information, and you will be routed here. Now we have to select on the drop-down menu here. So to be eligible, I have mentioned this earlier, you must be a Canadian citizen, a PR, or an individual or corporation present here in Canada. So please select the category that best describes you. Let's pretend that I am not yet a PR and I am still a temporary visa holder. So let me select this one, foreign national present in Canada. I'm gonna make up my surname here. Let's type in maybe Reyes. Then first name is Luz. Street number 123. Street name ABC. And then city, I always use Vancouver, so now let's change it. Let's make it Toronto. The province is Ontario. Country is Canada. Postal code, let's invent. A1B space 2C3. This is a made-up postal code. I just made it right now, but who knows if this is an existing postal code. But let's see, leave it like that. For telephone number, format is with dashes. So 123-456-7890. Okay, email address. They need your email address because they will send the notes to your email. So let's create a fake email. luz@luz.com. Re-enter email, luz@luz.com. Are you requesting information on your behalf? Yes. If you're applying for someone else, then you select no. If you have a spouse or a common law partner, they need to sign a consent form, which can be found here. So once you click that, this is it, the Immigration 5744E. So just fill this out and then upload it later once we reach that page where you can upload the form. Select the category that best describes you. So I am a member of the public. If you don't know the answer here, there's always this question mark. Once you click that, it will give you information about the drop-down choices. How would you prefer to receive the requested records? Email. I don't know what CD means, but I always select email. Then continue. Okay. Submit my request under. Okay. So this is tricky. So they will ask you what type of information are you requesting? Privacy Act or Access to Information Act? We have to select the second one, the Access to Information Act. So select the second one, click continue. Okay, which type of records do you wish to request? Immigration. The first one, select that. What program would you like to request from? So I have here several drop-down menu. You can request for the GCMS notes if you are waiting for the status of your COPR, permanent residence card, etc. For example, I am a student trying to extend my visa. So let's select this one. Which specific information are you looking for? Status update of filing including officer's notes. This is if the processing is beyond the processing period. And the last one is the reasons for refusal including officer's notes. This is also common if you receive the refusal. let's select the first one. File number. Your immigration file number can be found on your IRCC document letter. Let's pretend that it's 123456. And then requesting information for myself, Reyes. Name is Luz. Date of birth, let's say January 1, 1980. And your unique client identifier. As I mentioned earlier, whenever you submit for a visa or a permit, no matter what it is, you always have your unique client identifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have an alias, type it here, but if none, then let's click submit. Please review to make sure the information is correct. So here's everything that we selected, and type it here if you have more information that you want to add to this request. Click continue if none. Okay, so this is the consent form. They're just reminding you that if you have a spouse or a dependent, you need to submit a consent form. We forgot to add this to our last GCMS notes, so we only received the GCMS notes of OG. Mine was missing because we did not submit this. We forgot. So continue. So this is where you will upload the consent form. Then just click continue. So here's all the requester information. You can modify this if you made a mistake, and any information that we selected earlier can be changed by clicking this modify button. Okay, if you forgot to attach any document, just click this as well. According here, please note that after you submit your request, the acknowledgement email with a copy of your payment receipt will be sent directly to the email address provided above. And they also have a disclaimer: IRCC is receiving more requests than usual and is working to respond to them as quickly as possible. Click this one. They do have a CAPTCHA. And I certify that the information provided is true and wish to submit this request. Click that and then continue. So this is, again, the payment fee is $5. Click proceed to secure checkout, and that's the payment page. This is as far as I could go because I don't want to submit this fake GCMS notes and it will cost me $5. And that's it. Submitting for your GCMS notes is fast and easy and should only take you no more than 15 to 20 minutes. If you have any questions or if I missed anything, please comment down below. If you find this video helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!